Hello everyone, it's really good to see you here. So today we are going to solve a Leetcode problem which is longest common prefix. So here we have given an vector which is a form of strings. So in this we have so many different strings. So in this we have to find the longest common prefix. So prefix is something which is we can understand as it will start from the first letter until the point it matches to each and every word that is present inside the given vector. So the maximum size, which is common to all of the given words or strings, is called the longest common prefix. So let's see how we can approach this problem. So here we have given this string, right? Flower, flow, flight. So firstly what we do, we just take it out, take the first string as our let's suppose we are testing each and every rest of the words, that is flow and flight with the flower string. So what we firstly do, let's firstly compare with flower and flow. So you can see that F matches here in both the cases, L also matches here, and O also matches here. So from this we can consider that the flow FLO is the maximum common prefix or the longest common prefix. But when we move ahead, so now firstly our pointer is at this position, now it goes at this position. So now we do the same thing, we compare flower and flight. So what we got is that FL is the longest common prefix possible in this case, that is FL. So from this what we conclude that once we compare each and every element from the zeroth element, we can get the index of the longest common uh, prefix. So after getting the index, so basically we are not having the string as our answer, but instead what we can do, we can just get the last index, that is last index at which we got the string as same. But it is obviously minimum of all the possible answers, that is, let's suppose for j equals to 0 1 2, so this is to a second position. So for second position we found that till this letter or till this index, the substring is common or it is the longest prefix. But in this case we can see that till this point L, which is representing the index 1, the common prefixes at this position only. So here we have to consider the minimum index possible, that is I, and at the end we just print uh, print the string till the ith index, that is FL only. So this is the approach to solve the problem. So now let's look into the coding part of it. So here firstly, as I told you earlier, string t represents the zeroth element of our given vector, uh, which contains strings, and then y is the size of the zeroth element, and then int max I basically maintains the maximum possible index till the point each and every element present inside the strings have common elements. So now what we do, we just make a for loop from I is equal to 1 till the point str dot size or the vector size, and then what we do, we just take some 4 pointers, let's suppose. So n is representing the ith, so let's suppose the size of the flow, and then int c is basically 0 initially, j is representing a pointer. So here what we are going to do is we are going to compare these both string, right? So we are just making 2 pointers and running a while loop to compare till which point the elements are same. So this is what we are doing. So j is less than n is basically the size of the flow, k is less than y is basically the size of the flower. So till this point we are incrementing our pointer. So if our strij is equal to tk, that is, if at this point, so if at this point, let's suppose if str is a vector, right? So if the ith element jth value is equal to tk, then what we do, we just increment our count. And if any case, which is basically we compare F with F, L with L, O with O, and in any point. So here W is also common. Okay, so here we have W is also common, right? So the index here should be 3. So what we got, that now uh, since this condition satisfies, that's why the whole while loop break for this particular case. And in our max I, what we got, minimum of C comma max size. So max size initially int max, so we got C as uh, basically C is basically representing 3 index, third index, so we store 3 here. Now in the second iteration, if we compare flower with flight, then we can see that here C goes till the point at index 1. So once the uh, like once we can say that once J become 2, then we can see that here it's O and here it's I, so it is not possible. That's why we break. And again our max I will store the minimum. So basically now the minimum is 1 comma 3. That's why we got 1 as our answer. So at the end, what we have to return? We have to return the substring till the point starting from 0 to max I. So this is the overall approach. Now let's try to submit this up. Yeah, so it got accepted. So this is the solution for the problem longest common prefix. And if you want to access the code, then you can check the GitHub link given in the description. And this is it for this video. Thanks for watching.